have spent a lot of time in LA going out and going to bars and going to warehouses, and then have found that that's maybe not like the thing that I'm like obsessed with and where it gives me like the most joy. And I feel like I was really lucky to be part of like the gay Los Angeles warehouse party scene in like the late 2010s, when it was like Spotlight and Ospinoff and like the beginnings of Pegasus, and like these parties were really special, and they felt like people were walking in with like a look, and like there would be like a performance, and it felt like underground and seedy in all the best ways. And now I think some of the artistry has been taken out or left behind, and we don't really get that as much. And so I miss that. I miss parts of that. And I'm not saying that like no parties are like that, but like the times that I've gone recently, you know, with the exception of one or two, like for the most part, it's almost like it's like as devoid of culture as like a transactional sexual relationship. Or so, you know, it just doesn't feel vibrant. And I feel very lucky and privileged to have like been part of Los Angeles gay culture when I felt like it was like warehousey and interesting and pushing the envelope, and like it was, and at the time it felt like almost like a rejection of the strip, like in West Hollywood. Like it felt like West Hollywood had been so commercialized, and it had been so like so like bought and sold and packaged to us, and we were like, we actually don't vibe with that. And there was a huge exodus out of West Hollywood to like find these like interesting DJs and interesting perspectives, and like, let's go in a warehouse and like feel what it's like. It was like cathartic to like dance in the dark and like make it feel bad, you know, like that was what was cool about it. And now also that warehouse party culture to me has felt like it's been commercialized as well now. And so that's why I'm not kind of like, but that being said, there's certainly validity to it. There's certainly interesting things to it.
Where do we go now? We had to take the exodus out of WeHo to the warehouses. Now the exodus from the warehouses goes where?
Canada.